Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Foxy98 here, and welcome to a FIFA 16 video. That's right, I'm playing FIFA. I can't believe it. I'm actually playing FIFA. But in today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of something a little bit different. We're going to be doing an Arsenal rant video. Now, if you go way back to literally the start of my YouTube channel, I did some rant videos in FIFA 15. I just played the game on Ultimate Team, and I talked about the club, BPL club in general, and I gave my overall opinions on them, see who was good, see who was crap, and basically who needed improving. And I was thinking of a video to do today, and I haven't done FIFA in months and months, purely because I haven't been enjoying the game much, but I remember that I did the rant videos, and I've checked those videos and they've all gone past at least 100 odd views and stuff. And I never actually created thumbnails. I never had Facebook pages or Twitter pages, and I didn't have many subscribers. So I thought, well, I've grown as a channel quite a bit. So I'm going to be back and I'm going to be doing it. If you guys do enjoy this rant video, make sure to leave it a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. Subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below which club you want me to rant about next. But first of all, I'm going to quickly go and find an opponent. Then we're going to talk about the Arsenal squad. I'm going to rant about it whilst just playing a random game of FIFA. Let's go. Alright then, guys, we have found ourselves an opponent. He is called something I wasn't paying attention. Lou the Tank, he is called, guys. Let's have a look at his squad before we talk about my Arsenal team. And he has got an... Okay. So, this isn't at all OP. Sanchez, Aubameyang, Royce, Rooney, Goetze, Lahm, Baines, Company, Boateng, Alaba, Neuer. Why do people have so overpowered team? It's Arsenal rant time. I'm wearing the Arsenal kit, and I'm also using the Arsenal badge, and it's my favourite club, so let's get straight into things. Now, Arsenal didn't actually make many, or in fact, at all. They made one transfer signing in the summer, which seemed to be a bit of a dumb idea to start with. We only purchased Petr Cech. We already got a corner in the second minute. All we did was purchase Petr Cech for, I think it was 12, 13 mil, something like that. And we were the only top club in European football to sign a player, but not an outfield player, only just a goalkeeper. And that seemed like a really stupid decision to start with. The fact that all we did was buy Petr Cech when we didn't buy a defender, which I think we should have bought, and also a nice skill pass there, retard. I'm going to hit you now with a break. No, I'm not, because Kucheriak's slow. All we did was buy a defender. Sorry, I thought we should have bought a defender, but no, all we did was buy a flipping goddamn goalkeeper. Now, Petr Cech has actually shown himself a lot on the Arsenal side. He's made a crucial saves, and he has helped us a lot, especially in that 2-0 win against Bayern Munich at the Emirates, which I was still proud about, but then we got our asses handed to us in the return leg in Germany. But the fact is, in that game, he proved to be a significant force to be reckoned with, and also in the game against Liverpool, where we drew 0-0, he was a key figure in helping us maintain that clean sheet. Oh my fucking god, I am a turd and a half. Okay, this is my FIFA, guy. I haven't played FIFA in about 3, maybe 4 weeks, and that's just one of the pivotals. I pass it across goal, and Aubameyang scores. Oh well, I'm not really too fussed about the game. I'm here to rant, so I suppose losing in FIFA and talking about Arsenal, ranting, is going to be so fun for you guys. But anyway, so yeah, Petr Cech for me has actually been a really top-class signing. Compared to Wojciech Szczesny, who was just complete and utter diabolical, I think, you know, I have no issues with the signing of Petr Cech. I don't think he's been a strong force, and Ospina, to me, has just been a pile of shit. Like, especially in the Champions League against Dinamo Zagreb, I think, I don't know the hell you say it. They were especially, Ospina flipping dropping it into his own net because he's a spastic. However, one of their players who was playing against us was using drugs at that particular time, was positive for drugs, which is fucking gay. He should have been disqualified from the Champos, little mugs. Anyway, I might do a rant about that druggie. But anyway, so overall, I think the goalkeeper's been a really good signing, and this game is lagging and it's pissing me off. But next up then is going to be the defenders. Now, have we made any improvements to the defenders? No, it's basically been the same thing. But I think there's been a couple of decent things. Now, Koscielny and Mertesacker have mainly been the partnership for us this season, as has it's been per usual. What a flipping challenge. And for me, I think that partnership is okay. not going to say good, I'm going to say okay, because I think Koscielny could be one of the best centre-backs in the BPL by far. I think Company maybe could be a tad better, although I feel Company's really unreliable at some point. So I'd say Koscielny is up there with the best centre-backs in the BPL currently so far. Maybe even alongside Otamendi, because Otamendi has shown himself quite a bit for Manchester City. But anyway, yeah, Koscielny has been an absolute beast. I can't really fault Koscielny in his performances. I think maybe against West Brom on the weekend, he was a little bit out of form. But again, at the same time, with the Paris attacks and with him being in France and being a French player, it may have just, you know, given him a little bit of a loss in morale. I probably would have thought. I mean, a lot of players would have been lost in morale. I mean, Koscielny was actually crying during the national anthem, the French national. I can't say national. I was trying to say it this morning and I couldn't freaking say it because I was talking to some people. I was like, no, national anthem, and he was actually crying in the game at Wembley. So you know, it really had hit him hard, these attacks. But you know, it hit everyone by surprise, to be honest. He of course didn't feel as good, but there's nothing to fault Koscielny with. He's an absolutely outstanding player. And I really do like him as a centre-back. But then Mertesacker, I've said it before, he's slow, he's big, and he has nothing going for him. He's a pile of shit. Arsene Wenger needs to grow some balls, kick him out the club, and then we'll all be happy and we can buy a new centre-back. Because he's just crap. Like, literally, he is absolutely diabolical. Like, the problem with Arsenal is they have so many players in their club that are trolls. Like, you talk about it, you're like, you've got Mertesacker, Arteta, Rosicki. It's like, yeah, I know. We have shit players. Can you just move on with it? Okay. You know, just move on. And I really think Mertesacker is letting the team down. Like, the Koscielny-Gabriel partnership was working well, and it sort of separated them when Koscielny had a small injury, had a hamstring injury, and also Gabriel getting sent off when Diego Costa was a complete wanking pussy bitch against Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. So that partnership sort of broke down, which is kind of annoying. And so yeah, I feel that was a better partnership, but I still think another centre-back is going to be required for possibly January, or in Arsene Wenger's case, the summer. Then we're going to move on to the left-backs and right-backs. Bellerin has been an absolute tank for us at Arsenal. He's really, really quick, really pacey. He gets back and he does the defending well, which is what I really like about him. And I really do admire his pace, especially in that Arsenal defence, because we've been criticised a lot for the pace of the Arsenal defence, and he's up there with some of the paciest out there. So I really do like him for that, and I do like... What the fuck is that pass? You really think Valbuena is going to... Oh, okay, he actually got to it, but still. Like, what passing is my team producing? And what type of lag do I have to play in whilst ranting about Arsenal in the video? Oh, I nearly killed him. But yeah, I think Bellerin has been awesome, but for me, I don't think... but I think Monreal, who is our left-back, has also actually been quite good this season. Like, not as good as Bellerin. I think Bellerin's been way, way better. But I still feel that, you know, Monreal's okay, but I prefer a new left-back. I've always said it. I've never been a fan of Monreal. And he's another one of those troll players. It's like, huh, you have Monreal. And it's like, yeah, I know. We do. Yeah, okay. And it's just like, yeah, carry on. What else have you got to say? Come on, get to that, get to that, get to that. I'm going to concentrate here. I'm going to concentrate to get the goal. Bang! Suck my balls! Alright, anyway, so let's get back into the thing. So, that's sort of like the defence. So I'd say we need a new centre-back and a new left-back if we're going to think about improving things in the defensive style of our game. Moving on to the midfielders, we've got a lot of midfielders. We'll start off with the CDMs. That's going to be Coquelin and Cazorla. Now, unfortunately, Coquelin has actually just been ruled out for about 3 months, which is flipping awful for our CDM because he was like a little mini rising star for me. He had so much potential, and he started showing it. His charisma, his sliding tackles, like he got a lot of fouls and a lot of cards, but he was just so well disciplined anyway on and off the pitch that I feel, you know, it's a really big loss to have Coquelin out for such a long time. But with Aaron Ramsey approaching full fitness and with him preferring to play in that central role, we can cover that slightly. I wouldn't say he's the best CDM in the world, but again, Aaron Ramsey is a good cover for that position. Jesus, Merryweather, that was crap. But I think he'll be good in that position. And also Santi Cazorla. Now, Santi Cazorla's been playing a lot deeper recently in our games for Arsenal. He's been playing alongside Coquelin in a deeper role, and it suits him, you know. It's weird, but it generally suits him. He works a lot more. Like, he gets a little bit less out of place in terms of the assists and things like that, you know, and the goals. And of course, he had that slip against West Brom where he slipped on his app. This game is so laggy. He's going to score from lag. He's going to score from lag. He's just going to score from shitty lag because he can't get internet good enough to power his own fucking house. Ugh, I'm going to get angry soon with this sodding connection. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I feel like Cazorla's been much more impressive. That's a foul, but anyway. That's half-time, by the way. I've had 1 shot on target. He's had 3 shots on target, but he's had the worst connection I've ever seen in my life, so that doesn't really help. But I feel like Cazorla has been better as a deeper role, and he actually said that himself. He feels that he's been much more improved as a player, playing in that defensive role, and I agree with him, apart from the fact that he can't take penalties without slipping on his arse, which doesn't really help for the cause. But this is sort of the period now where I'm worried for Arsenal here at Christmas, because at Christmas, Arsenal are known for losing lots of games. We tend to do it a lot, and it's probably going to happen a few more times to come in the future, which is kind of worrying for us as a club. Hopefully we can get through the winter, through Christmas, without too many problems and defeats like the one against West Brom, which is a game we should have won after taking the lead. But there you go. Please, shoot that. You mother goddamn knob. Okay, anyway. So that's sort of like the defensive midfielders. Now we're going to move on into sort of our attacking range of players that we've got at Arsenal. Now we've got Mesut Ozil. Ozil, for me, has been 10 times better than he was last season. Last season, Ozil was criticised heavily for being lazy and being weak and just being poor on the pitch. And I agreed with the criticism, and I felt Ozil was really poor. But this season, he has been outstanding. I think he's on a run now of 6 or maybe even 7 games in a row now where he's assisted in a goal. It's like Jamie Vardy's record, but just with assists and a couple less consecutive games. But he has been on fire for Arsenal in terms of racking up the assists, and he's becoming the playmaker, you know, that we really wanted to see when we first actually decided to make the purchase. And that's what the I can't play on this connection. I just can't. It's shit. I just can't play. But Ozil for me has been 10 times better than he was last season, and I really think that, you know, he's been really performing strong. Like, he looks like he's lazy on the pitch, which is why I've criticised Ozil a lot for being lazy on the pitch. But when it comes to the actual playing, he is just really cool. Ref, that's not a foul at all. Thanks, ref. Yeah, I think he's been like... What? How the fuck is that? How is that his? Are you taking the piss? Oh my god, this guy's smoking crack or something. This guy has no respect for France. That's what it is. I'm paying respect for France in no way possible. Anyway, so... Like, I feel that Ozil has been definitely better this season, but Sanchez is a player that hasn't, which is weird. And I'm going to explain that now to you guys. Why are my players acting like a bunch? As a corner, oh my god, you're all retards. Anyway, so Alexis Sanchez this season has started off quite badly. You know, he didn't really get any goals, wasn't getting the assists and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, he was on a golf-munching form, and then we thought to ourselves, this is it now. He's going to go and score about 20 million goals and just become the best all-time player ever. And he went on a run of that, and then he stopped again, and now he's just not performing to a high standard anymore. Now, the reason for this is there's a statistic that's actually gone out, and it says that Sanchez has played over 50 hours of football already this season. I'm sorry, but Alexis Sanchez is a workhorse, okay? He works his bollocks off in football. Runs everywhere, tries to make all the challenges stick, everything. It's going to be a goal. He literally does everything perfectly, Alexis Sanchez. But this season, with him playing in the Copa America as well, I don't think it's benefited him enough to be playing football. I think he needs a rest, and then Alexis Sanchez will get back to his best. Otherwise, it's just not going to be the same. Like, he isn't going to be the same as he was before. I feel like he's been overworked, and Sanchez always never really gives up on the pitch. He gets a lot of chances, gets a lot of opportunities in game, but he just hasn't, I think he's just tired now, and it's really going to start affecting him soon. And I think he needs to really start to, you know, consider possibly just jumping off the pit, off for a game, maybe coming on as a substitute late on in game, you know, giving him that quick legs, because we know how dangerous Sanchez is. It's just, of course, if he's tired and he can't do anything, then that's our powerhouse effectively gone out the window. And we haven't really got as many pacey players available at the moment. So, of course, it doesn't really help the cause that we have Alexis Sanchez currently out injured. So, not injured, but just tired and just, you know, not performing to his best. It just doesn't really suit the team much. So, I'd say to give Alexis Sanchez a bit of a rest before we play any more games with him, because otherwise it's just going to be too much for him.
Now a throw in.
Next up then is going to be, I don't know who plays on the right-hand side really anymore. Like, it's been a bit of a mixture. Against West Brom, we started Gibbs. Why Gibbs? I don't even know. I don't know why we didn't start Joel Campbell. I mean, Joel Campbell against Swansea, I think it was absolutely awesome. I think he played really, really well, was really strong, really comfortable, and Arsene Wenger seems to trust Gibbs more than he does flipping Joel Campbell. No, Gibbs is not an attacker. He is a defender. But then against Tottenham, Arsene Wenger put Gibbs up front, and he goes and scores. So Arsene thought, yeah, let's just put Gibbs as our natural right winger. No, that's not the case. Start Joel Campbell, because Joel Campbell's got the potential, and he can show it, because he showed it against Swansea with a brilliant performance. But if you're going to play Gibbs instead of Joel Campbell, what's the point in Joel Campbell even being there? If he's going to get taken out of the side in an attacking role against a natural defender, I'm sorry, but you just don't need to be at Arsenal. You don't deserve to. Like, it's just pointless. If you're going to get, like, a defender playing as an attacker, and you think you're going to get into the Arsenal side, and you have trust in the manager, at that moment in time, I would just straight away just hang up my shirt and my boots with Arsenal and just leave and go to a new club. Because there's literally no point in trying, because you're just not going to get anywhere anymore, which is just like, it's just pointless you being there. I don't know why my defender, my Valbuena, I think it was there, turned into an absolute spastic then when trying to get the ball. But, you know, and I just feel that, you know, if he's not going to get any game time, what's the point in him being there, you know? So I think that, and also Chamberlain doesn't get the time he deserves as well. Why does the ball keep coming out to him every time? Chamberlain doesn't get the game time that he deserves as well. I know he's injured, because of course Walcott and Chamberlain were injured in the game against Sheffield Wednesday in the defeat in the League Cup. But for me, I feel like Ox and the pace is there for Arsenal, and we need more of it, and we don't have it. Like, Olivier Giroud's playing up front at the moment. Olivier Giroud is another troll at Arsenal, but he gets goals. Like, he's scored a couple of goals recently, and him and Ozil especially, I still fucking missed, even though I was offside and it was an open goal. That's how annoying this game has been for me. But Giroud has consecutively scored goals, which is fine, but it's just the pace aspect of the team that just isn't there. Like, I feel like the lack of signings is starting to bite back at us. You know, when we had a very strong run of games where we were just, you know, scoring goals, winning games. It was like 4, 5 on the bounce. And from then on in, we sort of like the lack of players, like the injuries have started racking up. The NHS for Arsenal is fully underway. Ramsey's injured. Flamini's Flamini's not injured. Arteta's injured, and he's also fucking terrible. Who else have we got? Oxlade-Chamberlain's injured. Walcott's injured. Coquelin's injured. Who else is injured? There's probably plenty more. There's probably some that I've missed out, and they're all signing for the NHS again. I ranted about it last year, and I'm ranting about it again this year. The injuries are coming, and the signings that we did not make have come to bite us back in the bum. And if Wenger's not going to do anything about signing outfield players in January, we can write the title off, because a proper CDM, which was Coquelin, unfortunately we got bummed in that game thanks to shit connection and shit goalkeepers. But yeah, if we're not going to get the players that we need, then I'm sorry, but Arsenal are not going to win the league. That's how it's going to be. At the start of the season, when we were on that good run of form, I thought Arsenal could win the league. But now that the injuries are starting to come in thick and fast, and the fact that we lost when we should have beaten West Brom, starts to really make me feel as if, do we really have enough to be the champions? With Alexis Sanchez being tired, Gibbs playing as a right winger, Gibbs, yeah, that's right, I said it, Gibbs, Mertesacker still in the shitty team, Monreal still playing, Giroud consecutively scoring, and we've got Ozil playing good, Cazorla playing good. We just need a nice fresh set of players, and if we're not going to get that, then Arsenal are not going to win the league, and that's how it's going to go. Goetze, they're getting man of the match, by the way, in this game. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to win. I really didn't care less. I had more shots, same on target. He was really clinical throughout. He had 2 shots in the second half, scored. So yeah, basically that's the loss of that. That's my divisions record. Shows you how much I play FIFA. But this rant video about Arsenal, leave a like rating, it'd be absolutely awesome. Subscribe if you're new around here. And if you guys have got any other teams you want me to rant about, possibly Chelsea and how their season has just gone completely upside down, or even Leicester, how they're top of the flipping league right now. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to check out your comments. Yeah, I'll see you on another video coming up tomorrow, or I might actually be live. Actually, no, there's no video tomorrow. Oh, wait, there might be a video tomorrow, but I'll probably be live streaming on Twitch tomorrow. But it'll either be a video tomorrow, or it'll be a video saying I'm live on Twitch tomorrow. So check out my channel tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you then. Peace.